Guillaume de Machaut. Guillaume de Machaut lived from circa 1300 through 1377. Although you will hear him described as being French, please remember that France, as we know it, did not exist as a country until after the Middle Ages. Machaut's long life, he lived into his later 70s, spanned most of a certain century. So in terms of hundreds, it would be most of the 1300s. In terms of centuries, it would be most of the 14th century. Machaut was one of those people who was good at more than one thing. He was an ordained priest, and he always functioned as some sort of a cleric, but he spent most of his career as the secretary to a very important person, the Grand Duke of Luxembourg and the King of Bohemia, and he traveled around Europe in the service of this person. Although Machaut holds a very important position in the history of Western music, he is one of the most famous composers of the 14th century. He is also, in terms of French literature, the most famous French poet of the 14th century. In fact, he was a slightly older contemporary of Geoffrey Chaucer, and he holds the same position in French literature that Chaucer holds in English literature.